leveraging your full potential, in not saying and wishing and hoping, I wish I was given more to do more, but doing your best with what you have. Those are the people who master full potential. Sometimes our dreams don't come true, but to understand with the right attitude, hey, whatever's meant to be, I'm gonna reach my full potential.
Once you stop fighting for what you want, what you don't want will automatically take over.
We are creatures of meaning, and that ultimately what will make us feel good is meaning. And one of the things that gives us meaning is our accomplishments, our achievements, our legacies. But the other register of what makes us feel meaningful is what we represent for others. It's how others carry us inside of them. After all, that's why the legacy will last, because somebody will remember what I did.
To create harmony with our body, our mind, and our hearts and our souls. And in that harmony, we realize the harmony among all humanity, all species of life, and harmony with nature.
Get up every day and do what's in front of you. Don't have grand visions and grandiose ideas about where you're gonna go and what you're gonna get and how it's gonna be when you get there. Just get up every single day and do what's in front of you. Do what you gotta do every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Have no fantasy about it. Don't need to feel good about it.
Life is going to beat up on you in so many ways, and many things, they come back. You know, negative thoughts and how you feel about yourself, they don't die. They come back once you stop doing the maintenance work on your mind, quietly listening to the still small voice within. Who am I really? Is this really me? Am I giving my best? Am I just reflecting what's around me? Because all of these various things affect how we show up in life.
I didn't know why I was born this way. I didn't believe I would actually become independent, married, now with 4 kids. Traveling around the world to talk about hope was really fantasy. I actually felt like at one stage I had no hope.
Whatever happens in our life, I want it to be like that river and flow toward the sea of truth, of love.
We are creatures of meaning. We are also wired for connection. So we want others to matter to us, and we want to feel that we matter to them. It's what allows us to move around in the world. I can walk around freely in the world because I know that there are people all over the world that are thinking of me, holding me inside of them, and I do the same.
The amazing thing about happiness, 2 things, are the people who can unchain themselves of the past are the most happiest. And those people who actually intentionally practice an attitude of gratitude.
The impulse to dream has slowly been beaten out of me through the experiences of life. You weren't going in that direction, but you unconsciously did it because you've done it so many times that many people, because they're not making a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to think outside of what life has thrown at them, they end up doing the same thing over and over and over again. Einstein said that thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking can't solve.
An enlightened person is not a person of this denomination or that denomination. The heart of all these denominations that bring about enlightenment create a consciousness where other people's happiness becomes our happiness and other people's suffering becomes our suffering.
You have something going on in your life that you can't figure out. Yes, you can search outside of yourself for that, but you can also find moments of silence. You know, be in nature and allow that true voice that you have inside of you to come up to the surface, because that is the voice of your passion, your purpose, your enthusiasm.
Writing in a journal where you are dealing with the conscious thoughts for the first 20 minutes. But if you write in a journal for an hour, the things that come up in the 30th minute and the 50th minute are things you didn't even know existed. But a lot of times people won't let themselves get past the 15th minute. They get bored. Oh, there's all this stuff I already know.
Many people are depressed because they don't know what to live for. They haven't found something yet to die for. When you have found something to die for and live for, when you know why you do what you do, that's when purpose gives you the strength to override all limitations and fear.
The quality of our life depends on the quality of our relationships, because the relationships give you both the connection and the meaning. The meaning not just of the connection itself, but of everything else you will have done. If no one knows about it, has it really happened? Yes, I can do a lot of things by myself and for myself. But does it exist differently if others know about it, share it, distribute it, create a legacy?
Things can give some fleeting experience of satisfaction to the body, the senses, and the mind. But things, whatever they may be, cannot give fulfillment to the heart.
You get hungry by finding something that's you. I believe that all of us are born unique, but most of us die copies. But you have to work on yourself, and you have to have an unstoppable attitude, and no excuse is acceptable, and you've got to make it a priority, a non-negotiable in your life, and hold a constant vision of what it is you want to achieve. See it accomplished and go all out. Find a way to win.
And when we look at our dream, we kind of think of it as, well, which season am I in of this dream and how do I treat it? Take baby steps first. The best way to build self-confidence, which is the opposite of self-doubt, is to set small goals. Do what you can now and start building on that confidence. You can't build confidence without a track record, and you can't wave a magic wand and then all of a sudden your dreams come true. What's the first step?
Those experiences of going after goals that's beyond your comfort zone, and having relationships that will challenge you, and surrounding yourself with coaches and mentors who can take you to a place within yourself that you can't go by yourself because you can't read the label when you're locked in the box.
In life, a lot of us believe that we're working much harder than we actually are. We think if we've got up early for 4 days, we've earned something. You gotta drop your entitled mindset. It's dead weight. We believe we work harder than we actually have. Trust me, most of us haven't. The one thing in life you gotta realize is this: learn to help yourself. Don't count on other people to help you.
When I face death, and however I may face it, every day I know that I have value. I'm achieving my greater purpose, and I know that this ain't it. And when you have that, then you make the most of everything you have.
Only to love and be loved can give satisfaction to the heart. And real happiness, real peace, is a state of the heart.